Hello everybody, and welcome to my channel. I am HydroMike, and this is a playthrough of a game called The Whispered World. Now when I grew up on, Sierra and LucasArts. When it came to any type of adventure game. So of course, this is a point and click. It is not for everybody. It's a story-driven, less action type game. This game came out 2009, maybe, I think, something like that. So it's not a new game, but it has amazing artwork. So, with that said, we're gonna jump right into it. It's gonna be a long series, I have a feeling. So, here we go. I hope you enjoy it.
It may make you sad to hear it, but this is the last story I'm going to tell you. I know you like to hear funny stories with jolly people and a happy end, but I don't have the strength for that anymore. What difference would it make if I lied to you? Well, my last story takes place in a land far away, a land that is about to die. It begins in the autumn forest. This is the story of Sadwick, the sorrowful clown. Sadwick is sleeping uneasily, like every night. And he doesn't even know that he'll destroy the world in the course of just a few days.
So that would be our main protagonist, Sedwick, or Sadwick.
What a nightmare. Every night it's the same. I can hardly remember the last time I had a decent night's sleep. Spot? Where could Spot be? He usually comes to see me in the morning.
Yes. You can move Sedwick by left-clicking the location you want him to go to. Interact with objects or characters, make the cursor glow if it hovers over them. You can interact with an object or a character by pointing the cursor at them and clicking plus, holding the left mouse button. After roughly 1 second, a Millennium menu will open. By clicking the eye symbol, you can look at objects. Clicking the hand symbol, you can pick up items or use items. The speech balloon symbols, talking, blah 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 blah. Open the drawer and take a look at what's inside. Okay, I gotta do something with this. Is this options? It sounds a little loud to me. I need to turn the speech down a little bit. Music down just a little bit too. And it looks like this most I can get. Alright. Alright, here we go. So, this is the type of graphics you can expect through the whole game. Extremely well hand-drawn. Let's see what we got.
There's only that stupid note in there. Ben made me write down all my chores. Pure harassment, if you ask me. Oh. What the heck. I'd better collect the note anyway. Maybe I'll find a fire somewhere.
You can highlight all interactive objects by pressing spacebar. So unlike all picked up items are stored in your inventory, you can open your inventory by right-clicking or using the mouse wheel. Alright. Unlike games of the old, where you had to pixel hunt looking for things to click on, which turned into just spamming your mouse button every 5 seconds. This game incorporates a quick, so I can quickly see what in any scene what I can click on or interact with. It's very handy. Some of it's not all usable objects, some of it's just description stuff. So here we go. Just in the same way as the inventory of the game, you can take a look at your items inventory, select them, use your mouse to interact with them. A short left click selects an item. The cursor shapes like the selected object. Now you can combine this item with another one by left clicking the ladder. If you'd rather use the item with an object or character, select the item and move the cursor off the inventory. The inventory will close automatically and you can then... Alright, gotcha.
What was that note again? Ah, yes. I remember now. It's where Ben sketched out how the human cannonball act is supposed to work. It's so unfair. He can even draw better than me.
Pfft.
That's supposed to be me. Ben didn't get the fearful expression on my face right, though. The most important thing is a solid barrel for the cannon. After all, the cannoneer shouldn't be harmed when he blows me sky high. The plug is attached to the mouth of the barrel. It's the only way to get enough pressure to blow me hundreds of yards into the air. Oh boy, how I hate this act.
Or you'll slam into it.
A parachute should provide a safe landing. Then there's nothing to worry about, is there? A small bomb or some gunpowder are sufficient. Just load the cannon and light the fuse. Everything else will turn out fine. Seriously, that's what it says. Everything else will turn out fine. I can't believe this is real.
And before you say it, yes, I have a slur too, but I'm not Sedgwick. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Laundry.
Marbles, ruffs, small bells. I'd be less embarrassed wearing a potato sack. That's Ben's spare hat. He doesn't like to wear it quite as much as he used to. He says it sags too much since I spilled all the starch.
Okay.
Ah, yes. The broken stovepipe. Quite funny how the mind works. Since the handle broke, I made a fuss about how cold it is, forgetting how I always complained about the smoke before. That's no use. The handle is broken off.
Alright, so there's obvious...
I once made a list of the
Something to
most
do.
probable causes of my death. The bear's paw was listed number 212, 217, and 321 to 329.
Wow.
This rock reminds me of one of the most basic principles of life. No matter what you have accomplished, no matter how big your paws or how sharp your teeth are, you can still end up being a doormat for a band of circus clowns. Oh.
You thought your life sucked, Sedgwick. Alright, so I'm not gonna on every screen explore everything. Unless I think I can take it.
Ouch! Oh, damn, this is going to blister. Why do I have to be so clumsy?
Obviously, I don't need the candle.
Not right now.
What? What's my task? Oh, look at the note in my inventory?
Friend has given me a lot of tedious chores for today. Why did I even bother to get out of bed?
Okay.
Sadwick! You awake? Come here at once. The day's already wasting away.
Right. Another happy day in the colorful world of the circus.
But as you can see, Sedgwick is just the youngest character here.
Spot, don't just lie around like that. What's wrong with you?
What do you think's wrong with him?
Maybe he's sick, the plague, or food poisoning,
Don't talk such nonsense.
worm fungus, blue pox. It could be anything.
He's thirsty, Sadwick. That's what happens if you don't carry out your chores properly.
Spot can take it. He's tough.
You've got a lot to learn. Caterpillars don't grow very old. Not if you treat them like this anyway. You better get used to the idea.
You're just saying that to annoy me.
I'm serious. You better give him something to drink.
Yeah, whatever, Ben. Come on, let's go, Spot. We'll get you something to drink. And after that, maybe we can finally do something useful.
You found your trusty pet Spot. He's very thirsty, however. Click Spot and hold the left mouse button. And choose the hand icon to pick him up. Spot is now attached to your cursor. Now left click an object to let Spot interact with it. Give Spot something to drink.
All right, Spot. Time to have a drink.
Holy Spot.
There you go.
Spot did just learn to transform into a ball. You can switch between ball and normal form by moving the cursor to the upper right corner of your screen. Upon reaching the corner, the Spot menu will open. Transform Spot back by clicking the corresponding icon. By right-clicking, you switch back to normal cursor mode again. Spot will learn a lot more forms during the game. All of them will be selectable in the Spot menu. Interesting. Alright. Alright. Talk to Ben.
Hi, Ben.
Hi, sleepyhead. How often do I have to tell you? Rehearsals start at sunrise.
It's not my fault. I slept very badly last night.
Slept badly? What's that supposed to mean? Not those nightmares again.
They're not ordinary nightmares. They always feel so real. The earthquake, the craggy rocks.
Good heavens, Sadwick. Now pull yourself together. You're a clown, a jester, an entertainer. You're supposed to make people happy, not depressed.
When's our next performance?
Who knows? This stretch of land is just as deserted as all the others we recently passed through. People are leaving the land. They fear the end of the world.
Can't someone else play the clown?
And what do you want to do instead? Lion taming? Just face it, Sadwick. You're not talented enough for the big acts. You can't juggle. You can't throw. You can't even perform your human cannonball act properly.
I'm just fed up with honking noses and farting sounds. Why can't we provide high-class entertainment instead?
And what would that be?
So I have noticed that some of the voice sections are very, their pacing is kind of off. Sometimes they finish, sometimes they don't. But for the most part, it seems to be working fine. As you can see, Ben is kind of a little bit of an ass to his younger brother, I guess.
I've written a couple of poems.
Oh, please, spare me your poems. Believe me, Nobody needs your cerebral whining.
I sneak to the mirror in the darkest of night. I stare at my image and just see the clown. The louder he laughs, the harder I fight. Oh, sinister world, full of hardship and frowns.
Well, Sadwick, that's exactly why nobody likes you. If you really must write poems, why not some funny limericks?
Limericks?
There once was a young circus clown who imagined the sky falling down. He imagined so bad that it made him quite sad. On his face, he wore always a frown.
Okay, no poems then. But how about theater?
Theater? Nobody understands those pompous blowhards. Do you know why people love the circus? Because they don't have to think too hard.
Ah, I get it. If somebody is in search of a real knucklehead,
He can come straight to me and...
his search is over.
Hey, wait a second.
All right. The theater idea is off, but
And if you've ever played a point-and-click game before, you know dialogue is key, whether you're getting it read to you or you have to read it yourself. Usually there is clues to what to do next in someone's dialogue. So, you gotta go through it all.
how about philosophy?
What kind of thing?
What could be more entertaining than getting to grips with the very nature of existence?
Not getting to grips with it. Do you have more of those terrific ideas?
I'd like to do something intelligent is all.
Listen, we make good money without producing anything. What could possibly be more intelligent?
Kinda got it.
You're right. A circus is the only worthwhile form of entertainment.
Spare me your sarcasm. Nobody likes that kind of humor. Now, go and practice your burping alphabet. Okay. Or the human cannonball act.
My nightmares must mean something.
Nonsense. Dreams are for losers. The same with your books and your poems. It's time you got a grip on reality, the serious side of life. Does that ring any bells?
You mean colorful balls and makeup?
Geez, Sadwick, you're a real pain. You need to wake up and be productive.
Is there anything I can do?
Don't tell me you forgot your chores again. I even wrote them down for you.
Oh, those. That's not what I meant. I'd like to do something more important with my time. Something meaningful. Not this depressing day-to-day routine.
The sooner you do what you're supposed to, the sooner you can... Hey! Don't you roll your eyes like that, young man. Responsibility is still responsibility. Preferably, you start practicing your human cannonball act. Or take a good look around the area. Maybe you can find somebody who wants to see our performance.
I'd rather do the latter. See you.
Yep, see you. And don't forget, keep smiling. You're a clown. Remember?
Alright, so the tutorial section is now officially over. So his brother, Ben, is kind of a dick, but he has his points. Let's see what all we can interact with. Well, let's do the typical adventure game thing and shove my pockets full of anything I can find.
This costume won't come any cleaner.
Can I take it?
Keep your hands off the laundry. You'll only soil them again.
Alright. So, red must mean I can talk? Yellow must mean I can go? Okay.
Hello, Grandpa.
Oh, hello, Ben. You look different. Is that a new hat you're wearing?
I'm not Ben, Grandpa.
I know, Ben. They don't make hats like they used to anymore.
I'm Sadwick.
When I was a little clown, we used to wear real hats with big, firm bubbles.
Sadwick, your grandson.
I could knock out a full-grown ox with my bubbles. I know that poor animal, but that's the way people liked their hats back then. Now, what can I do for you, Ben?
I wish you wouldn't always mistake me for Ben.
I know. The world is a vale of tears when you're young. Everybody's against you. But there are worse things than tight hats and pinching shirt sleeves, you know.
I'm paying close attention to your words of wisdom, like always.
When you're old, there are tight pains and pinching pantaloons, too. And this, my boy, is the most important lesson to take into old age. Loose-fitting pantaloons are the most loyal friends you could ever ask for.
Heavens, did he manage to bring his pantaloons into the conversation again?
Alright, so Grandpa's a little, out there.
I had one of those terrible nightmares again.
There's a cute saying I remember from my boyhood on that very subject. What was it? I forgot.
You mean the old saying, dreams are 10 a penny?
What? That's nonsense. Dreams are not 10 a penny. I once knew a guy who sold dreams at considerably higher prices. Now that I think of it, that guy might have been me.
Who in the world bought dreams?
No one. Well, that was where the plan fell short. But it was worth a try. There are always fools who spend money on any little nonsense.
Alright, Grandpa, but you're right. People do buy stupid stuff.
Say, Grandpa, you've seen a lot of things in your time, haven't you?
You can say that again. You can ask me whatever you can carry.
No, for what?
What do you know about the autumn forest?
The autumn forest is it's an enchanted place full of mystery. Strange creatures dwell there, but not as many nowadays as in the past. In ancient times, lots of diverse tribes lived there. You can still find traces of them in ruins and in caves. When I was a child, half the valley was submerged underwater. Now, there's only that little lake with the island. That's all I can remember at the moment.
That's not surprising. You'd even forget the color of your hair if you didn't look in the mirror regularly.
But I still know that it starts with a G.
That doesn't count. You're just guessing.
But I'm right.
Why? Yes,
See? That's all I need to know. Please let it be green.
Oh, jeez. Alright, so there was Grandpa's little hint, I guess, about this island. And that it's an enchanted place.
Do you know anything about nightmares and visions?
I know enough that I can't give a profound opinion about them. Only real oracles can interpret dreams, and they're the only ones that can tell you if it was a vision of some sort. I once thought I had a vision too, you know. Yes, an angel appeared and told me that one day my pantaloons would save the world. I was so excited. I went on pilgrimages, gathered disciples around me, and performed services, and all that without ever changing my pants. Finally, a gypsy told me that it had only been a nightmare. Oh, Ben, you can hardly imagine how embarrassed I was. 5 years in a monastery, simply because I had chili casserole before bedtime.
Alright, Grandpa, you are weird as hell.
You know what? I'll just look it up myself.
Yes, couldn't hurt. I might still seem quite bright in the head, but sometimes the details get a little mixed up.
Say, Grandpa, you've seen a lot of things in your time, haven't you?
You can say that again. You can ask me whatever you can carry.
I've done this before.
You know what?
Yes, I might stay, but some...
Alright, see you later.
See you later.
Cheer up, Ben.
Not Ben, damn it.
The fire dragon trap is empty once again. Grandpa always uses Nawahi eggs as bait. Bruno sleeps almost all day. He has to drag our trailers through dark forests during the night. I bet he never has nightmares. On the other hand, maybe this world is his nightmare. Our lunch is already simmering on the stove in Grandpa's trailer. You can tell by the smoking stovepipe and the birds falling down.
Haha. Grandpa jokes. Alright. Now let's go in. What the hell are you doing in here, Grandpa? What is that thing? Alright, what we got here? Cookbook?
Well, who would have thought? Those really are regular recipes. There goes my theory that Grandpa is preparing our meals from the fishing bait manual.
Probably can't take it.
Cooking is one of Grandpa's tasks, not mine. Not that I didn't offer to cook, but Ben objected. It's a sign of how low his esteem for me is. I mean, petroleum soup? Seriously.
Petroleum soup.
Grandpa's latest creation, petroleum soup. Inflammatory on the stomach, highly flammable in general, and a hazard to all low-flying birds in the vicinity.
Which we did learn.
Grandpa has always had a soft spot for animals.
Yeah, was he trying to do eat them?
Raw? Oh.
Dentures? Alright. Well, okay. Handkerchief? Alright. What else we got here? A hairnet. Let's take. Notes.
More recipes. Well, who would have thought? Those really are regular recipes. There goes my theory that Grandpa...
Okay, yep, we got that.
Cooking is one of... Not that I didn't offer... It's a sign of how low his... I mean... Beaver eyes. Grandpa uses them as cooking ingredients. He calls the dish... eye candy.
Disgusting. What else we got? Doesn't look like we got much else in here. So, what we got in here now?
That's Grandpa's third pair already. The last two were eaten by woodworm, and it's only a matter of time with these.
Gross. A hairnet?
Grandpa's hairnet. He always uses it when he doesn't want his hair to get wet. When taking a bath, when he's cooking, and while he's asleep. Yuck.
Okay. Yeah, we didn't look at that.
That's Grandpa's shovel. He digs for roots and onions with it. Working in a compost heap, I think he stirs the soup with it, too.
Alright, that's gross. Alright. Let's, let's see here.
Where are you going?
I want to look around the forest.
Don't get lost.
Don't worry. What the...
I could have told you that. You and your sense of orientation.
Alright, so first puzzle, first problem is I can't go in the forest without getting lost and finding my way. Technically, I guess it's the opposite of getting lost. I can't go anywhere but here, so let's see if anybody has anything else to say.
When will I get my own trailer?
Oh, that's a good one. You should be pleased you don't have to share a toothbrush with Grandpa anymore.
That's all he's got to say?
Hello, Grandpa.
Ah, hello, Ben. Is your hat still too tight?
I want to take a look around the autumn forest, but I keep getting lost.
If you want to go for a walk, have you given Spot something to drink yet?
Yes, Grandpa. All done and finished.
Well, you've earned a little walk then. Ah, but be careful. The autumn forest is big and dense. Yeah, very, very much like my beard. You can very easily get lost in it. Again, very much like my beard.
I already noticed that.
You'd better take my comb. I mean compass with you. Now, where did I put it? I know, it's in the trailer. Under the bed.
Great. Thanks, Grandpa. Under the bed, right?
Yes, under the bed. I like to take a pinch late at night.
Take a pinch of the compass?
Yes, I know, it's unhealthy. But at my age, well...
Are you sure you're talking about the compass? Don't you mean compote?
Compote? What are you insinuating? Did you nose around my notes? Besides, if I planned anything like that, it would be none of your business. You must consider all the consequences of such a compote, you know.
A compote with broad ramifications?
Yes, so you better keep your nose out of it.
Oh, Grandpa, you're talking about a complot. You're planning a complot.
A complot? I have no idea what you're talking about. You don't need to plan a complot. I just made one not 10 minutes ago, right behind the trailer.
That's compost.
Impossible. I carry the compost with me all the time.
The compost?
It's in my pocket. I'm pretty sure it is. Just a second. Here it is.
Grandpa, that's not compost. That's the compass.
Really? Then where's the compost? Would you mind checking under my bed?
Sure. Just remind me again later, okay? Now, I'm taking a walk in the autumn forest.
I'd be back for lunch, you hear?
No, thanks. I really don't care for petroleum soup.
What's that?
Oh, nothing really. Thanks, Grandpa.
So,
See you later.
Cheer up, Ben.
after all that poop talk, we finally get to a compass.
Hi, Ben.
Oh, what do you want this time?
Why am I always getting lost?
Because you're good for nothing. That's why.
Wow.
Lack of orientation is just another thing on the long list of your inabilities. Without a map and a compass, you wouldn't even find your own feet. And what exactly are you doing?
I'm looking for my feet so I can kick you for what you just said. Where can I get a map?
I've got one in the trailer. It won't be easy for you to find, though.
Why?
You know how senile Grandpa is. I hid the map because he keeps mistaking it for one of his recipes.
Oh yeah, I remember. If I ever have to eat Northeast again, I'll be sick for sure.
Okay.
See you.
Yep. See you. And don't forget, keep smiling. You're a clown. Remember?
Yeah, asshole. Alright, so we got the compass, we need a map, and then we can progress. And this is the only thing I couldn't look at, so come here, duder.
That could actually work. Hey, Spot, I need your help. We have to get this thing open. Do you think you can do that? All right, go for it.
Alright, so Spot's gonna be my wild card for certain things, I would assume. Hey, Spot, what's up, boy?
That was not too bad.
Alright.
Hey, isn't that Ben's casket?
Alright, well. Open it? Okay. Alright, never mind.
I can't reach it. Ben doesn't like me to wear his hats. He says they always sag so pitifully afterwards.
Alright, so what am I...
Hey, isn't that Ben's casket?
Yeah, but apparently I can't open it.
It's depressing. I hardly everything
Yeah, everything you have fits in there. I got it.
empty, much like everything else I own.
What else haven't I looked at in here? Did I move the rug?
The rug may look fluffy, but I'm not touching it. I don't want to smell like a dead bear when I go into the woods.
I didn't grab the laundry.
I can't reach it. That's too bad.
Alright. So there is nothing else in here.
Keep your hands off the laundry. You'll only soil them again.
Hi, Ben.
Oh, what do you want this time?
Where can I get 'em?
I've got one in the tray. It
Alright.
won't be easy for you.
Why?
You know how I hid the map.
Oh yeah, if I ever have to eat Northeast again, I'll be sick for sure.
Alright.
See you.
So I
Yep.
need something to...
See you. And
to
don't
open
forget,
that.
keep smiling. You're a clown. Remember?
Let's see if I can do this windowed. That looks like to be the max size, alright. Continue. All good still? I guess it doesn't let me... Alright. So, I'm gonna go back to the desktop here real quick. Isn't that exciting? Oh, see. I have a walkthrough guide open to my right here because I see it sucks. I looked at this. It should have.
I once made a list of the most bears.
Yeah. What?
Now, where does Ben keep his nail scissors?
What? What? Alright.
Ah! Oh boy, that was close. And we'll pay for this. I could have croaked.
See, so I looked at these things earlier. But because I didn't use a hand on them, didn't help me out much.
I wonder if that's the key to Ben's casket. It matches. The casket is open.
Yay.
Now I shouldn't get lost anymore.
Sweet. So I'm picking up the items that I missed the first time around. So it says, close the door and take the cork from the bottle behind the door. Huh? Alright. So. Here we go. Let's see if we can not get lost this time.
Oh dear, he's getting more and more difficult each day.
He's still young. He hasn't found his responsibilities in the world yet.
He should carry out his responsibilities to the circus first, before looking for new ones.
Oh, by the way, I hate you, both of you. I just wanted to get that off my chest. Never mind me.
Ben is in a bad mood today.
Oh, shut up, Grandpa. Just be quiet, will you?
Alright. So here we go. My overworld. The only other place I can go is the shore, so here we go.
Yikes! There's somebody there. A stranger. I wonder what he's doing here.
Alright. Not so much things to look at, so we'll look at the island first.
The island seems to be inhabited, but it's too far away to swim there.
Alright.
The water looks downright cloudy. No, wait. That's just a reflection of my face.
Wow.
I'll wash my hands later. I've got the feeling I'll get my hands dirty a couple more times today.
Alright. What is this? A branch? Well, let's take it. Alright, time to talk. Let's get some more of that dialogue.
Hello.
Ah! Oh, thank heaven. You're not an Askew, obviously.
I'm not a what?
Oh, nothing. Everything's fine. At last I've met someone. Are you from around these parts?
No, we're just passing through with our circus.
Damn, I thought it was too good to be true.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Why do you want to know? Are you one of the Askew spies?
Could be.
Ah, nonsense. Of course you're not an Askew. I'm sorry. I'm just a little nervous. My name is Bobby. I've come from far away. Huh? Oh, yes. I am a Chusky. You know? And you are?
I'm Sadwick. My family owns a small traveling circus.
I understand. So, you're some kind of clown.
We're in the performing arts trade.
A clown, then. You don't look particularly happy, if I might say so.
Well, thanks. A Chasky. What does it mean?
Chasky? What does that mean?
What? You don't know the Chasky? The word means messenger. We perform important tasks on behalf of the king.
Chasky. Now I remember. Grandpa told me about you, but you can't be a Chusky.
Oh, yeah? Why not?
Wow. Holy crap.
In fact, I don't really know much about the
Oh, those ones
Chusky.
are rude.
Unfortunately, I haven't got the time to tell you about my daring adventures, which is a shame. They're full of suspense. Epic, too. And every now and again, there's a laugh or two included.
Well, too bad. Do you want to see the circus?
What? Are you mad? Do I look like I have time for that kind of nonsense? You just go back to your circus, Sonny. I have to deal with the important things in this world.
So the big responsibilities of this world are up to you? Now that's unsettling.
Yes, indeed. And neither elephants nor colorful balls can prevent me from carrying out my mission. Not even cheerful chimps with hilarious hats. You don't happen to have chimps in your circus, do you?
No.
No, of course not. And even if you had, I wouldn't have been interested at all. For I am a Chasky, and nothing can stop me from carrying out my mission.
So am I supposed to insult this dude?
You can't be a Chusky.
Oh, yeah?
Wow.
Chusky are...
Ha! That's good coming from you. Looking at you doesn't exactly fill me with joy either.
I didn't sleep well. I suffer from nightmares.
Nightmares, you say?
Well, let's keep doing it.
Chusky are skilled trackers.
Even though it may look that way, I'm not lost. I'm just not sure about where to go. That's all.
Alright.
Chusky are brave heroes.
That's right. What do you think brought me here? I'm in the middle of a hair-raising adventure. The fate of the world lies in my hands.
You're exaggerating.
Not a bit. There have never been situations more desperate. I'd rather not go into details. You'd never be able to sleep at night if I did.
Ha! Like that would make a difference.
Huh.
Chusky are noble messengers to Corona.
Oh, yeah? And where do you think I'm coming from?
Well, you rather look like someone coming from a...
That's right. Directly from the royal court.
You? From Corona? I don't believe you.
You should. I am a Chasky, and I'm on a mission on behalf of the king.
Alright.
In fact, I don't really know much about the Chusky.
Unfortunately, I haven't got the time to tell you about my daring adventures, which is a shame. They're full of suspense. Epic, too. And every now and again.
Well,
Well,
see you later.
Later.
so that didn't help much, right? I can't go in any direction.
Hi, Ben.
Oh, what do you want this time?
There's a stranger at the shore.
Were there any kids with him?
No kids.
Did he look simple-minded and easy to impress?
A bit simple-minded, maybe?
Did he look rich?
Not really.
Then we're not interested in him.
But I told him about my dreams and he...
Sadwick, Sadwick, Sadwick. How often do I have to tell you? We're a traveling roadshow. We sell dreams to kids and wealthy fools.
But...
And why not to anyone else?
Because it doesn't pay off.
Exactly. Because it doesn't pay off.
Damn, Ben.
See you.
Yep. See you. And don't forget, you're a clown.
Yeah.
Hello, Grandpa.
Ah, hello, Ben. Is your hat still too tight?
Alright, he has
See you
nothing new.
Clear up.
He got nothing new. I can't go anywhere else. So. We've got to do something with this guy.
I'd rather not shake hands with him. I don't want to catch warts.
Damn.
Hello, Bobby.
Ah! Oh, it's you. Please don't scare me like that.
What exactly is your mission? Not that I'm really interested.
Actually, it's a secret. But all right, I'll tell you. I'm carrying a precious and powerful artifact. The Whispering Stone.
The what?
Whispering Stone.
Blistering bone?
The Whispering Stone! Why don't you listen?
How could I with you mumbling like that?
My mission is to take it back to Corona, to the king's castle.
Whispering stone? That doesn't sound very powerful.
I don't know very much about it, but I do know that it's very important.
Otherwise, the Royal Stones collection wouldn't be complete.
It's not a joking matter. As far as I know, the king needs it to prevent the end of the world.
And now I'm supposed to help you with your mission, right?
The clown wants to help a real Chasky with his mission. Now that's a good one.
What? I'm sure I could be of some help.
Impossible.
I'm every bit as good as you.
At least you're a pretty good clown.
Whatever. Okay, so do your stuff alone.
Hey, hey! take it easy. I understand that you're fascinated by my adventures.
Yeah, well.
But you simply don't know what you're getting involved with. The life of a Chasqui is full of danger. You'll get yourself into big trouble. If you want to help me, you'll need to be 100% certain.
I'm 100% certain, sure.
So, at least you've got guts. That's a good thing. But are you skillful enough too?
I'm just as skilled as you are.
If it's true, that'd be great. Skillfulness is one of the most important qualities of a Chasqui. But I wonder whether you are optimistic enough. You strike me as being rather negative. Chasqui are characterized by their incredible joyful nature, which gives us the energy to find a way out of even the most difficult situations. Are you really joyful enough?
Of course. I'm a clown after all.
Right. How could I ever doubt you? Very well then. It looks like you meet the necessary requirements. Great. You see, I'm really desperate, and time is running out.
Don't get your hopes up. I'm not very good at things like this. Usually things get more complicated as soon as I try to help.
That doesn't sound either brave or joyful or skillful. Maybe I should put your abilities to a test first.
A test?
Yes. You could go and fetch me something to eat. A nice fish would just do the trick.
What? I'm supposed to catch a fish for you? I wanted to help you with your mission. If I want to play the lackey, I might as well go back to my family.
Hold your horses. First, you show me what you can do by catching a fish for me. Then, I'll fill you in on my mission. Do you think you can do that?
I'll manage somehow.
I believe in you, Sadwick.
Are the stories about Corona true?
It depends. Which stories are you referring to?
I heard that the king is dead.
He's not dead, but he's very weak. I think the impending doom is getting to him.
I heard Corona has fallen.
Not yet, but the situation is growing more and more threatening. The Asgil have advanced up to the castle.
The Askill?
Yes, a horrific strain of creatures. It's just a matter of time, I fear.
I heard that the end is near.
That's right, I'm afraid. The landscape around Corona has already started to fall apart.
Like in my dream.
You dreamed about that? Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good at all.
Why do you say that?
Oh, no reason. Forget about it, will you?
See, now everybody starts giving me a little bit of information. A lot of stuff around the information, but...
In fact, I've only heard rumors.
Well, not everything one hears is true, but the situation is serious.
Do you think my dreams are trying to tell me something? My brother Ben says I shouldn't worry.
Yes, listen to your brother. Keep on dreaming and pretend you never heard of the world's big problems. Yes, as if you never even met me. That's best for you. Just ignore the fact that the world is on the brink and we're all doomed.
Aren't you exaggerating a bit?
Oh, you think I'm exaggerating? It already started, Sadwick. The land is falling apart. The end is nigh.
Like in my dream.
That was your dream? Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good at all.
Why? They're only dreams.
Only dreams? Only dreams, he says. What if it's not? What if it's a vision?
A vision? You think so?
I admit, it's not very likely in your case. Only important people have visions. Kings, oracles, and Chasqui. Nevertheless, the thought is unsettling.
Alright.
See you later.
Later.
So, maybe... Okay, so I have this branch.
Well, let's see. A measly dip net for a measly clown. There. That'll work.
Alright. What's this? A handkerchief?
Hey, that actually worked. Looks like the clumsy little brother finally accomplished something.
Then...
I did it. I caught a fish.
Ooh, yum!
Oh, damn.
That's the first good news I heard in months.
Will you tell me about your mission then?
Of course. I'm a man who keeps his promises. But be warned. Helping me will put you in great danger. The Asgir are hot on my trail. I shouldn't even be here anymore.
Now, please, don't exaggerate.
You have no idea, have you? Well, are you sure you want to get involved with this?
We've been there already. I'm absolutely sure.
All right, then. Well, have you ever heard of Shana?
Shana.
Shana. That rings a bell, but tell me what you know first.
She's an oracle, a kind of clairvoyant. And according to the legend, she lives somewhere in the autumn forest. But maybe it's nothing more than that. Just a legend. I've already searched until I'm half dead. I'm going to cancel my quest. I mustn't stay here too long. I've got a bad feeling that the Asgir are hot on my trail.
Say, about this Shana.
Yes? What about her?
An oracle? Can she interpret dreams as well?
Of course.
In that case, I have to meet her too. Maybe my dreams do mean something after all.
You could come with me.
Really? That'd be great. I'll finally find out the meaning of my dreams.
Provided, of course, we can find her.
What do you want from Shana?
Verona is far away. Without help, it will take months to get there. I'm hoping that Shana can give me some advice. There must be a way to shorten the trip.
Where shall I start looking for her?
The only thing I know is that she's supposed to live in a cabin in the middle of the autumn forest. But where exactly? I have no idea. I came down from the hills in the east. There's a good view of the valley and the whole autumn forest from there. But a cabin? Not a trace. The only things remotely resembling buildings are those ruins to the west. But I've already been there. A couple of columns and statues, that's all. Then there's that cave near the mountains. And that finally leaves the forest itself. Maybe you could get a better overview from that giant tree to the south. I can track those places on your map if you want me to.
Well, at least that's a start.
Sweet.
Enough of Shana. Let's talk about something else.
Uh-oh. No.
As you...
Ah. The game has quit. That's very unfortunate. Alright, we're gonna cut it right there. It actually came back pretty close to where it was, so the next episode we'll skip real quick through to right where we're at, and we'll start again. But good time to end episode 1. It's about an hour long, so thank you for watching. I'm HydroMike. It's been Whispering World. Many more videos to come. Later.